Hey guys, Farron here from Crisis Response International. Just wanted to give you an update about what is going on here in Southern California with our response to the LA fires. We come to you today with some really good news about the things that God has been providing and doing. We have been connecting with locals here since 2 days after the fire began. We've been on the ground assessing the situation and figuring out what areas need help and earning the trust of local churches by just communicating and loving on them, praying for them, meeting with them. And so we're so excited about what God's doing. We're going to be partnering with Christ Church here in Sierra Madre, a beautiful little community right outside the perimeter of the Eaton fire here in the LA area. You can see on these hillsides that border this community that the fire just ripped up that hillside there, and it's normally green. It's definitely just a burn scar. It looks like the desert now. And so we're right in a little beautiful church here. And this is where we're going to be setting up our base camp. Sean is going to tell you a little bit more about what to expect and what's going on.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up our base camp there. We'll have our responders staying. It will be a place that we'll be working and going out from into the different community. We've also partnered with 2 or 3 different churches representing hundreds of families who have lost their homes. And so we'll be working with these different families to assess their needs. And I want you to get the picture of this. This isn't going to look like Asheville, massive deployment distribution center. It's going to be working with family by family by family. Maybe one family needs an ash out where we go in with Tyvek suits and protective gear and try to recover whatever we can from the ashes. Another family might be displaced and they need brand new furniture. It might be another family who was in the fire zone, but they kept their house. They didn't lose it, and they just need it cleaned up and the ashes removed, from inside of the house, or they need a new refrigerator, or somebody needs to be put up in a hotel. And so we're just going to be taking it case by case, meeting the needs of different ones. A lot of these families have been evacuated to area hotels. And so we're just eating breakfast and we're meeting family after family, just sharing their story. We actually met a mother and a daughter from the area. The mother, she barely escaped. A neighbor woke her up and saved her life, but her house remains. The daughter sitting right next to her completely lost their house. People are just sharing their stories. What we're seeing, everybody is very much still in shock here. They're still just trying to get their minds around what happened. And that's something that we do at Cry as we're trying to meet physical needs, as we've been waiting in this period of time for areas to open up that we can go in and actually help, is just listening to stories. So as our Cry responders are coming in, it's not going to be mass amounts of work being done. There'll be times for that. But it's about listening to people. It's about hearing their stories. It's about compassion, finding out what their needs are. And the other thing you need to understand is that we're serving a more vulnerable population. People who are underinsured, people who don't have any insurance, and anything that we can do to help them, whether that's putting food in their refrige, whether that's cleaning up their home, whether that's doing an ash out, whether that's getting them a new refrigerator, new appliances, getting them furniture, whatever it is, that's going to put more money in their pocket. Because what we've seen time and time again on every disaster, people fall through the cracks. The insurance doesn't cover the loss. Guys, one of the ways that you can help, which would be huge, is you can donate online. With cash donations, what we could do is we can partner with each one of these individual families and whatever the needs are, because they're all different. They're all going to be different situations. And when they come through the church, we want to be able to have the resources to help. So the deployment is ramping up. We have our first few responders coming in, chaplains coming in to provide emotional support. We're going to start resourcing some of these families. We're gearing up to do ash outs. We got ash out kits coming. Guys, stay tuned for more information. We're so grateful for your support. We're so grateful for your prayers. And thank you to those who are donating, who give us the flexibility. As these families emerge and come forward, we're able to resource these families and get help directly into their hands. Guys, thank you so much, and God bless.